Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandragos Cave. Today we are gonna be learning how to do a turnaround, okay? And this video is gonna be part of a collection of videos I have for you to learn how to draw that I'm gonna be putting here. Very easy for beginners. So what is a turnaround? When you are doing character design, you see these characters that are like this guy. We have a special guest, Momonosuke from One Piece. You see these guys that when they design, they have the front, the side, and the back, okay? If you want to go a little bit extra, you can do as well like this, 3/4. All of these drawings are gonna give us information for the animator, for the designers to put the character in scenes or to understand how the design of the character is looking from the back, okay? So we understand a little bit what I want to do here today. We are gonna take, let's say, a random character that is gonna be like this, okay? I'm gonna say something like this. We are gonna focus only in doing basically pencil. We don't need to be worrying about fine liner, color today, because we are just sketching for you to understand, okay? So let's do a basic design for a character. I'm doing very fast this because we already know how to do this, okay? If you want to learn specifically how to draw bodies easy for beginners, I'm gonna put that video here. But in that playlist that I mentioned at the beginning, you have the ability to learn how to draw faces, how to draw bodies, how to understand and draw silhouette, how to draw as well line of action, how the panels in comics or in movies work, so you can draw yourself all these designs as well. And today is one extra level. So, as you can see, we have here our guy. Okay, let's say these are gonna be just basic, very basic, okay? Maybe he's wearing a t-shirt or something like this, okay? And the hair, let's assume he's bald for the concept of this easiness, okay? So we have the front here, and now obviously I'm doing it fast, but you will take a ruler and put the ruler here and have the line here, and then I have another line on top of the head to understand how he's gonna replicate here. We need to throw more lines to see where the head is gonna go, where the waist, that in this case, as you can see, is here, and these are the trousers, okay? We have the trousers, like this. The waistline for the trousers, where it's gonna go as well. We need to do the limit for the arms, for the hands, where are these as well. You can always do smaller ones to understand the size for the ears, where are the ears gonna go, okay? Obviously, you need to dedicate time for this. This is something that in children's book illustration you would not use, but you would use more for animation, for a movie, okay, for a series, let's say Pixar, any kind of Pixar movie that you can imagine. Toy Story, for example, you will have a Woody or Buzz like this drawn and then replicate it on the side. Let's say we want to do, this is the front, I'm gonna do here in the middle, this is gonna be the head, and we need to understand that our head is gonna go a little bit like this. The ears are gonna go here, the nose is here, so the nose is gonna go here, okay? The eyes, we have the eyes what we drawn as well, go there. We said we drew him bald for the sake of the design, but let's say that he is wearing a top hat, we will do the top hat, an extra line to add the top hat. There is a flower on the hat, we will do the flower on the hat as well, okay? But just so you understand, okay, for the mouth as well, so you understand a simple way of creating this. And now we have the body. Let's say our guy is like this. Obviously, with time, you will do this more perfectly, but in theory. And then we have the bottom of the trousers, up to here more or less, but the shoes are here. Okay. Okay, so we do the legs more or less, and the arms, okay, they will fall up to here. So this, as you can see, this would be an idea on how to do the first steps for a turnaround, okay? Obviously, you need to measure everything properly. Here I'm just doing it fast with my hand, like without taking the ruler, without taking the proper measurements, but all the details for the face, the eyes, the line, throw in the line for the eyes, the mouth, throw in the line for the mouth. Where is the top of the mouth, the bottom of the mouth, then here for the lips, where is falling, so you can understand how this goes here, okay? Something like this. Very easy, okay? And now you need to leave a little bit of a space in between them so they don't mix. Let's say that you are doing something like this, but for video games, okay? It's a rockstar, a video games company is hiring you to do one of the new characters for, I don't know, GTA, for example, or any kind of story. So you will do this, and most of the time the arms can be on a T-pose, that they are like this. Arm is here, and then straight. So, when you pass this information to a 3D modeler, a character artist that is doing this guy into a 3D model to apply it into the game, they can put these images in, let's say, Maya, ZBrush, in any kind of modeling software that they may have, and then they can model on top of your drawing. They can model on top of your drawing like a base, like you are having this paper here, and I'm plasticine, doing it with plasticine, the head, the ears, and everything is falling in place, okay? And you do it in a T-pose because when a T-pose is done in this way, it is easier for them to put a skeleton inside and to do all the rigging, so you can then move it like a puppet, okay? So we have the front, we have the side, and let's now continue. For example, here some space, and we do the back of our character. Again, we continue the line for the ears. We do one ear, the other ear. We said he is bald, but he's gonna be bald. But we have the body up to here, okay? And then we need to stretch this line a little bit more. Obviously, with the ruler, we will stretch all of these lines nicely. But we have this for the trouser, okay? And this is him from behind. We need to see the shoulders. Where are the shoulders going? So you see here the shoulders as well. So here we will do the shoulder and the arm, and then all the fingers that we said are gonna go there. For all the fingers individually, good. If you are working in digital, let's say using Photoshop, using Procreate, any kind of digital software that you may use, because you find it easier to draw in digital. This is the same process, okay? The same process. You can throw lines like this, parallel lines, and mark where is everything going, okay? This, okay, and then we have the hand here, and as I said, this is me just drawing very fast, but if we had a couple of hours to spare, I will go doing all the details, or if we will be drawing in digital as well, we will throw all the lines easy, and then go step by step, okay? But, as you can see, we have here, okay, and let's, for example, think that this character, okay, yes, he's wearing like some sort of a shirt, but maybe it has a logo here at the back, let's say something like this, no? Like an eye or something. So you need to draw it here, okay? This is like a presentation for the character. When you are doing character design, okay, let's say for a movie, for a video game, for anything, most of the time you present your character like this. Even if it is for children's TV shows, let's say, you will present like Peppa Pig or Pocoyo or anything, or Bluey. You will present the characters like this. You will present an expression page we have learned how to draw expressions as well in the playlist, but I'm gonna put it here. You will have one page of expressions, one page with the turnaround, you will have one page of silhouette, how it works, you will have a page for a lineup as well to see how this guy is matching with the rest of the characters, to see a layout. So all of them, how are they looking? Are they fitting? Is this out of the blue and we should modify this random character because it's not fitting with the whole design, with the whole aesthetic of the story? Yes, okay, so depending on what you need, so this is gonna help you. So if we have the faces in a page, the body as well, drawn in different movements, like this guy is gonna be an office guy, so he needs to be sitting in the computer, doing paperwork, moving things around, doing photocopies, but this is a football player. The football player is gonna be running around, jumping, okay? It's gonna be someone using a bow, so you need to draw the weapon, how long the weapon is gonna be. The bow is gonna be up to here, for example, a long bow, and when we do the expressions and the movement of the body and the lineup as well, he needs to be doing some action so we understand what is his role, for example, okay? But here is more static, you see, like this, like that, and the head. Let's assume, for example, now that we want the guy to have, initially he's gonna have hair, let's say he's gonna be an old man, no? He only has hair here on the side, no? Like this, so we will actually do the hair only here, but as well we will mark another line to see where the hair is starting, where the hair is finishing, and then here, only here at the back, we will do as well the design, okay? So like this is how you do a turnaround. Normally, if you check your favorite series, let's say like me, that you love One Piece, okay? You will check a turnaround for Luffy, a turnaround for Zorro, expression page or expression sheet for Luffy, for Zorro, for Nami, for Sanji, for Usopp, for any of them, okay? For a movie, for example, let's say you want to talk about Zeppert in the one of the One Piece movies, you will have all that information about him as well. That character, for example, has a very strong particularity, is that one of his arms is mechanical, so it's like a massive hook, okay, with tubes and everything inside. So you will have to do this as well. You will have to draw the hand, or maybe that arm, because it's so intricate and complicated, maybe you need to do, yes, the character, but maybe the arm itself needs a page for itself. This is props development. You can do the props like this as well. The props are all the objects that you can have in any kind of a story. Let's say cars, a mug, a TV, anything, okay? Even plants as well, environment design, like trees you will do as well. So everything that you see in a show or in a manga, in a comic, in a graphic novel, most of the time is done with all the details like this, okay? So what we have learned today here is what is a turnaround and how to do a very easy turnaround. Just the front and then throwing all the lines from all the information that we want to pass to the side, and then doing a side view, and then continuing the lines and doing a back view, okay? As I said, with our tiny guest Momo here, something like this it can be in a way that our guy, as well, on top of having 1, 2, 3, he has a 3/4 that is a little bit like this. So when we pass that information to another designer or to a 3D modeler as well, they can see how the clothes are folding, the size, proper size of the nose, the haircut, how the haircut is gonna be, all the details. We have more information as well. If you are studying animation, you are doing your 2D course in animation, and you have 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one that I told you, the fourth view as well, the 3/4, and you take a picture of one of each, and then you put them all of it, one on top of each other on different, let's say, pages of your animation software, and you start going around. This character is gonna go around, it's gonna turn around like a 3D view, like this, okay? So this character, if we will take pictures of him, 1, 2, 3, and the 3/4 as well, put all of them together in a line, and the character will do like this, like he's turning around, turning around, turning around. And this is for the rest of the people involved in this project, involved in this pipeline, in this chain of events. They know what you have designed. They know there is only 3 buttons, and here I need to mark the 3 buttons exactly where they fall. And we know that here at the back there is an eye, because it's, I don't know, a design for an eye, but whatever kind of design you want. The hair as well, here or on top, or an object. If this is a baseball player, we need the bat. How tall is he gonna be comparing to the bat? Okay, so together with the playlist that I put there on the side and this, you have many kind of points and activities to practice in an easy way for beginners how to do character design if you want to start your journey as a character designer. Okay, so I think for now we are gonna sign and we finish for today. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23. You can say it as you want, and this is the Mandrago's game. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like this short explanation of what is a turnaround, and I'll see you later. Thank you very much. Bye.